Well, it is indeed a public demand for the entire country to know that why, despite the Supreme Court judgment in the early part of, in the mid of February 2024, in which there is a clear direction to the State Bank of India to disclose the details of the electoral bonds, that how many electoral bonds were there, which are the political parties that received how much of electoral bonds, and that has to be furnished to the Election Commission of India by 6th of March. But unfortunately that hasn't been done so. It appears that the Prime Minister Modi and his government is pressurizing the State Bank of India to file an application to seek for an extension of time that goes to 30th of June 2024. That is the time that we will have a new government and we will have a new Prime Minister. That means that will take place after the election of this 2024 Lok Sabha gets completed. That is why we raise this very important issue that let the disclosure take place at least before these ensuing Lok Sabha election take place, before the first poll of this Lok Sabha election, so that the people come to know, because we need to have a fair and free and fair elections. Otherwise, if you conceal this, why is that Prime Minister Modi and his government trying to conceal this? Behind this application being submitted by the State Bank of India, and more than that, today there is a contempt petition being filed by the petitioner, Association for Democratic Reforms in the Supreme Court. Why is this the Supreme Court's order not being honored by the SBI? You see, there are around 12,000 crores of rupees which have come through electoral bonds since 2017. And this electoral bonds was a scheme which was introduced in Finance Act 2017 as a part of then Union Finance Budget 2017-18. That too by the Modi government times. But then since then, there is a total collection of around rupees 12,000 crores of rupees, out of which rupees 5,500 crores, that amounts to 55% of the total electoral bonds, that goes to only to the ruling BJP, only to the BJP party. So BJP has been the major and only beneficiary, is the largest beneficiary of this entire electoral bond. The word electoral bond itself is a misnomer, because have they ever used this money in their own elections? Or have they used this money for quid pro quo with so many big corporates in order to decide their policy making at a very national level? Or is it that because of these electoral bonds, because they've got a lot of money from big corporate houses that has helped them to form a government, to topple the government in so many states, and then to establish their own properties by building so many BJP offices across the country? That is what we would like to know, because let that be a transparency. Why the government is hiding behind making SBI to file an application for seeking time. So that is why this is indeed a need of the hour, because the people of India have awoken to raise this issue that they also would like to know. We would also like to know the details of that. Let us know that how many corporates, how many big corporates, who are these people who have funded BJP? Which corporate has funded rupees 100 crore to BJP? Which corporate housing has donated rupees, let's say 1,000 crore to BJP? Because this has created an uneven level of, this is not created an even level playing field in the politics of this country. So in order to ensure that there is a transparency and there is a complete transparency for free and fair election, we have held this press conference to let the people also know that this is how Prime Minister Modi and his government doing in order to conceal the details of this electoral bonds. The moment when these details of the electoral bonds come out before Lok Sabha 2024 election, then we believe that the people of India will realize that how much they've taken from which corporate houses and in what name. That is nothing but this is a total example of crony capitalism.